Have you ever looked at your life, your struggles, your heartbreaks, your triumphs, and whispered to yourself, why me? What if the answer isn't what you think? What if everything you've endured, every challenge you faced, wasn't a random twist of fate? What if I told you chose this? Every painful loss, every soaring victory, every inexplicable connection with a stranger, they weren't accidents. They were pieces of a divine puzzle, one you designed yourself before you were even born. Sounds impossible, right? But stay with me. Before your first breath, you existed. Not in a physical sense, but as pure consciousness, free from fear, doubt, or ego. In that state, you saw it all. You saw the moments of joy that would bring you to life, and the moments of pain that would break you. And you chose them, all of them. But why? Here's where it gets even more shocking. You didn't just choose them, you crafted them. You handpicked the parents who would raise you, the challenges that would shape you, the heartbreaks that would teach you resilience, and the opportunities that would test your courage. You created a blueprint for your life, knowing that only through these experiences could your soul grow, evolve, and transcend. But why would anyone choose pain? Why would you willingly walk into heartbreak, betrayal, or failure? Because your soul isn't afraid of pain, it sees beyond it. It craves evolution, and it knows that transformation only comes through the fire of adversity. And yet, no one told you this. This truth has been hidden, buried, and dismissed for centuries. Why? Because if you knew the power you hold, if you understood how to rewrite the script of your life at any moment, the systems built on your fear and confusion would collapse. But now, you're here. You're awake. And there's no going back. This is the moment everything changes. Are you ready to uncover the blueprint of your soul? To take back the power that's always been yours? The answers are waiting if you dare to look. Have you ever felt like your life is a series of random events? Like you're just a passenger swept away by the waves of circumstances you can't control? Or maybe you've wondered why certain challenges, heartbreaks, or even moments of joy seem to repeat, almost as if they're trying to teach you something. What if I told you they are? And what if the truth is even more extraordinary than you've ever imagined? What if you designed this life, every single part of it, long before you took your first breath? Before you were born, you existed in a place beyond the boundaries of time and space. You weren't a body, limited by flesh and bone, but a soul, an infinite energy field connected to universal wisdom. You weren't shackled by fear, ego, or doubt. You were limitless, free to envision your entire journey on Earth with perfect clarity. In this state of pure consciousness, you could see how every choice, every relationship, and every challenge would ripple through your existence, shaping the evolution of your soul. Imagine a vast, divine drafting table. You and your soul guides, beings of infinite love and wisdom, gathered around to craft the blueprint of your life. It wasn't random. Every detail was chosen with precision and purpose. The parents who would raise you, chosen. The challenges you would face, chosen. The opportunities that would ignite your potential, chosen. Even the heartbreaks that would leave you shattered and raw, they too were chosen. But why? Why would anyone choose pain? Here's the truth they don't tell you: pain isn't your enemy. To the soul, pain is a gateway. It's the catalyst for transformation, a tool for growth. Your soul craves evolution. It thrives on the full spectrum of human experience, the good, the bad, and the moments that shatter you into 1,000 pieces, only to reveal the strength you didn't know you had. A life without challenges might be comfortable, but it would leave your soul stagnant, unfulfilled, and disconnected from its infinite potential. This isn't just a theory. It's an ancient truth, echoed in the teachings of Tibetan Buddhism, the Hermetic traditions, and sacred texts like the Emerald Tablets. These teachings speak of realms where souls plan their earthly journeys, guided by universal laws of karma, vibration, and attraction. They describe a place of infinite understanding, where every lesson, every struggle, and every triumph serves a higher purpose. But here's the catch. When your soul transitions from that realm of infinite wisdom into the physical world, it passes through what spiritual traditions call the veil of forgetting. This veil ensures that you begin each life with a clean slate, unburdened by the memories of past lives or your pre-birth planning. Why? Because if you entered this life knowing how it would unfold, you'd miss the opportunity to grow. You'd play it safe, avoiding challenges instead of embracing them. The veil is not a curse, it's a gift, allowing you to experience life with fresh eyes, to make choices freely, and to rediscover your soul's wisdom through the journey itself. But even with the veil, your soul leaves breadcrumbs, intuitive nudges, moments of déjà vu, and a deep inner knowing that whispers, "This is who you are. This is why you're here." Have you ever felt an unexplainable connection with a stranger or a magnetic pull toward a certain path? These are the whispers of your higher self, guiding you back to the blueprint you created before birth. And here's the most incredible part. While your life may feel predestined, it's not set in stone. Think of your soul's blueprint as a map. The destinations are marked, but the routes you take, the twists, the turns, the detours are entirely up to you. This is the paradox of free will and destiny. Yes, you chose your challenges, but how you navigate them is your choice. And in that choice lies your power. Now you might be wondering, if we designed our lives to help us grow, why is this knowledge hidden from us? Why isn't this taught in schools, discussed openly, or embraced as truth? The answer is simple yet profound: power. If you truly understood how much control you have over your reality, if you realized that you can rewrite the script of your life at any moment, then the systems that profit from your confusion, fear, and suffering would collapse. The structures of control, whether societal, religious, or economic, thrive on keeping this truth buried. Because an awakened soul, it's unstoppable. But you're here now. You found this message for a reason. This isn't a coincidence, it's a calling, a reminder that you are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the author of your story. And no matter where you are on your journey, no matter how stuck, lost, or broken you feel, you can change your path. You can realign with your soul's purpose. The question is, will you listen? Will you step into the power you've always had but may have forgotten? The blueprint is in your hands. And your journey? It's just beginning. Imagine standing at the crossroads of your life, looking back at every decision, every heartbreak, every triumph. Now imagine discovering that none of it was random. Every moment, both the beautiful and the painful, was placed in your path for a reason, and that reason was chosen by someone who knows you better than anyone else ever could. You. But why would anyone choose pain, betrayal, or struggle? Why would we willingly place obstacles in our path? This is where the story of your soul takes a transformative turn. Let's pull back the curtain and step deeper into the extraordinary truth. Your soul operates on a level far beyond the fears, doubts, and ego of the physical world. In the realm where your soul resides before birth, pain is not something to be feared. It is seen as the most powerful catalyst for growth. Think about it. Have you ever noticed that the moments that push you to your limits are the ones that transform you the most? Heartbreak teaches resilience. Failure births innovation. Loss reveals the strength hidden within you. This isn't coincidence. It's the divine design of your soul's evolution. Before your journey began, you chose the lessons you needed to grow. But the way those lessons play out is far more intricate than you might realize. You didn't just pick random challenges and throw them into your life. You designed a tapestry, a web of connections, relationships, and experiences, all woven together with precision. You chose not only the challenges, but also the people who would play pivotal roles in your journey. Think about the relationships that have shaped you, the friends who have stood by you, the strangers who offered a kind word when you needed it most, the mentors who ignited something within you, and yes, even the people who hurt you. Those betrayals, those heartbreaks, they weren't random. They were part of the grand design, chosen by you to teach you lessons your soul needed to evolve. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. You didn't make these choices alone. You were guided by beings of infinite wisdom, your soul guides, spiritual mentors who exist on a plane beyond time and space. These guides helped you see the ripple effects of every decision you could make. Together, you crafted a life that would stretch your soul to its fullest potential. In this pre-birth realm, your soul could see the entirety of your life as if it were a map. You saw every high and every low, every joy and every sorrow. And yet, despite the pain you knew you would face, you chose to step into this life. Why? Because your soul knew that the only way to grow was to experience the full spectrum of life. The light and the darkness, the love and the loss, the triumph and the despair. But then comes the greatest challenge, the veil of forgetting. The moment your soul enters the physical world, it passes through this veil, leaving behind the memory of the choices it made. This veil ensures that you approach each challenge with fresh eyes, free from the biases and knowledge of your pre-birth planning. It allows you to face life as it comes, making choices that are authentic to who you are in that moment. Still, your soul doesn't leave you completely in the dark. It plants breadcrumbs along the way, intuitive nudges, synchronicities, and moments of déjà vu that guide you back to your purpose. Have you ever had an unexplainable feeling that you were meant to meet someone or go somewhere? That's your soul whispering through the veil, reminding you of the blueprint you created. But here's the thing. The blueprint isn't a rigid script. It's more like a flexible map. While the key destinations are marked, the route you take, the pace at which you travel, and the detours you choose are entirely up to you. This is the paradox of free will and destiny. Yes, you chose your challenges before birth, but how you navigate them is entirely your choice, and that choice is where your power lies. This is the point where the story takes on a deeper meaning. You've faced struggles that felt insurmountable. You've endured heartbreak that felt endless. But what if these moments weren't designed to break you? What if they were designed to awaken you, to help you remember the power you've always had but forgotten? Now think about the patterns in your life, the toxic relationships that seem to repeat, the financial struggles that never seem to end, the feelings of inadequacy that haunt you no matter how much you achieve. These aren't random, they're signals. They're the universe's way of calling you to wake up, to break the cycle, and to reclaim the power you've always had. But why hasn't anyone told you this before? Why isn't this truth common knowledge? The answer is simple yet profound: control. For centuries, this knowledge has been hidden, suppressed, and ridiculed. Why? Because if you truly understood how much power you have, if you knew you could rewrite the script of your life at any moment, the systems of control that profit from your fear and confusion would collapse. But you're here now. You've found this truth, and there's no turning back. This is your awakening, the moment you realize that your life isn't something that happens to you. It's something that happens through you. So the question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you keep walking the path you've always known? Or will you step into the unknown and reclaim the power that's always been yours? The choice, as it always has been, is yours. And now, here we stand at the crossroads of revelation and transformation. The moment where everything you've been told about life, pain, and purpose shatters into a million fragments, only to rebuild into something more profound. This is the point of no return. This is where you confront the most powerful truth of all. You hold the pen to your story, even though the pages have already been drafted. The paradox of your existence is this: before you were born, you mapped out your life. You chose the challenges, the heartbreaks, the lessons, and the relationships. You crafted a blueprint so precise that it aligned perfectly with your soul's deepest desire: evolution. And yet, nothing in this life is set in stone. While the destinations are marked, the path you take is yours to carve. The power of free will is yours to wield, and it is in this paradox that your true strength lies. Think about it. Right now, you're living in the script you created, yet at any moment, you can rewrite it. You can take that heartbreak and turn it into your greatest source of strength. You can take that failure and make it the foundation for your success. You can break the cycles that have kept you trapped, simply by choosing to see them for what they are: opportunities for transformation. This is not a limitation. It's your ultimate liberation. But here's the catch. This power has always been with you, hidden beneath layers of fear, doubt, and conditioning. And now, for the first time, you see it clearly. The systems that have kept you small, societal, norms, limiting beliefs, external expectations, they were never meant to serve you. They were designed to confine you, to make you forget that you are the author of your own destiny. But now, you've awakened, and there's no turning back. Do you feel it? That fire burning within you? It's the whisper of your soul reminding you of who you are, limitless, powerful, and connected to something far greater than yourself. That fire is your free will, waiting for you to claim it. But here's the most critical part. This awakening is not just a moment of clarity. It's a call to action. It's an invitation to step into the unknown, to face your fears, and to rewrite the parts of your story that no longer serve you. Let's take a closer look at those patterns in your life, the ones you've labeled as failures, bad luck, or even curses. They're not accidents. They're signals. Toxic relationships that leave you feeling drained. They're calling you to set boundaries and reclaim your power. Financial struggles that seem never-ending. They're urging you to confront your fears about abundance and align with the truth that you are deserving of prosperity. Feelings of inadequacy that haunt your every move. They're the universe's way of reminding you to stop seeking validation from the outside world and start finding it within yourself. Here, at the climax of your journey, you face the ultimate choice: to stay asleep or to wake up fully, to continue living as a victim of your circumstances or to rise as the creator of your reality. This is the moment where destiny meets free will, where the blueprint you designed before birth collides with the choices you make in the here and now. And the outcome? That's entirely up to you. But how do you step into this power? How do you rewrite a script that feels so deeply ingrained? The answer lies in understanding the mechanics of the universe, the invisible laws that govern your reality. Laws like vibration, which states that the energy you emit is the energy you attract. Or karma, the understanding that every action sets into motion a ripple of consequences. And then there's the law of attraction, which reminds you that your thoughts and beliefs shape your world. These laws are not mystical concepts. They are tools, waiting for you to use them. When you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the energy of what you truly desire, you become a magnet for transformation. You shift from a place of fear to a place of power, from a place of stagnation to a place of growth. You become the master of your destiny. And yet there's one more truth you must confront. This journey is not about perfection. It's not about erasing your past or avoiding pain. It's about embracing every part of your story, the joy, the sorrow, the triumphs, and the failures, and understanding that they are all part of your evolution. Your soul didn't come here to play it safe. It came here to expand, to break through limitations, and to discover its infinite potential. So, here's the question. Are you ready? Are you ready to step into the power that's been waiting for you all along? To face the challenges not as obstacles, but as invitations to grow? To rewrite your story with the confidence that you are both the author and the hero of your journey? Because this is the moment everything changes. This is the moment you reclaim your blueprint, not as a rigid plan, but as a canvas for your creativity, courage, and resilience. The pen is in your hand, and the next chapter is waiting to be written. You've made it this far. Now take the leap, rewrite the script, awaken to your truth. And remember, the power was never outside of you. It was always yours. The storm has passed, and now you stand at the edge of clarity. The truths revealed in the height of your awakening, truths about your choices, your power, and your purpose, are now yours to hold. But what will you do with them? This is the moment where transformation truly begins. It's no longer about uncovering the blueprint. It's about stepping into the life you were always meant to live. It starts with one decision: to take responsibility. Not responsibility in the sense of blame or guilt, but in the sense of recognizing that your life is yours to shape. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are not bound by the mistakes of the past or the fears of the future. You are a creator, armed with the tools to rewrite your story. But here's the truth about transformation. It's not easy. It requires courage to face the patterns and cycles that have kept you stuck. It means looking at the moments in your life that felt like failures and asking, what was this trying to teach me? It means taking the pain you've carried and transforming it into power. And it means realizing that even in your darkest moments, you were never broken, you were being remade. Let's begin with the patterns. Have you noticed them? The toxic relationships that repeat, the financial struggles that never seem to end, the doubts that creep in no matter how much you achieve. These aren't random. They are echoes, vibrations from your soul, reminding you of the lessons you came here to learn. And here's the most important part. The moment you recognize these patterns, you begin to break free from them. Awareness is the first step to transformation. But awareness isn't enough on its own. You must take action. This is where the laws of the universe come into play, not as abstract concepts, but as practical tools to reshape your reality. The law of vibration teaches you that the energy you emit is the energy you attract. When you shift your focus from fear to gratitude, from doubt to trust, you change the frequency of your life. The law of attraction reminds you that your thoughts create your reality. When you envision the life you want with clarity and intention, you set the wheels of manifestation into motion. And then there's the law of karma, the great teacher of cause and effect. It's not about punishment or reward. It's about balance. Every action you take creates a ripple, and those ripples shape the world around you. When you act with kindness, integrity, and purpose, you align yourself with the energy of growth and abundance. When you act out of fear or resentment, you reinforce the cycles you are trying to break. So, how do you begin to put this into practice? Start small. Transformation doesn't happen in a single moment. It happens in the choices you make every day. Begin by shifting your mindset. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is this trying to teach me? Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, see them as opportunities. Instead of focusing on what you lack, focus on what you have. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces in the universe, and when you cultivate it, you open the door to abundance. Next, look at your relationships. Who in your life uplifts you, inspires you, and helps you grow? And who drains your energy, keeps you stuck, or brings out the worst in you? This is not about blame or judgment, it's about clarity. Surround yourself with people who align with your purpose and set boundaries with those who don't. Remember, every relationship is a reflection of your own energy. When you raise your vibration, the people around you will either rise with you or fall away. Finally, reconnect with your purpose. What lights you up? What makes you feel alive? What gifts do you have to share with the world? These aren't random passions or talents. They are clues left by your soul, guiding you back to your blueprint. Follow them, nurture them, and trust that when you align with your purpose, the universe will conspire to support you. But here's the most beautiful part of this journey. It's not about perfection. It's not about fixing yourself or becoming someone else. It's about remembering who you already are. Beneath the layers of fear, doubt, and conditioning, you are whole, you are worthy, you are enough. And now, as the dust begins to settle and the path forward becomes clear, you are faced with one final question. Will you step into the life you were born to live? Will you claim the power that has always been yours? Because this is the moment where everything changes, not because the world around you shifts, but because you do. The universe is waiting. Your soul is ready. And the next chapter of your story is yours to write. As the dust of transformation settles, a quiet truth emerges. You were never lost. Every step you've taken, every decision you've made, every challenge you've endured has brought you here, to this moment of clarity, power, and purpose. Now the question isn't whether you'll continue your journey, but how you'll choose to walk the path ahead. You've awakened to a profound truth. Your life is both a masterpiece in progress and a story you've had the power to shape all along. This realization isn't just a revelation, it's an invitation. An invitation to embrace the fullness of who you are and to align your actions with the grand blueprint your soul designed before you were born. Let's begin by looking at your journey thus far. You've faced pain, heartbreak, and moments of deep uncertainty. But those experiences were never meant to break you. They were meant to awaken you. They were the chisels that carved away everything that wasn't you, revealing the strength, wisdom, and beauty that have been within you all along. Now you understand that the veil of forgetting, the illusion of separation from your soul's purpose, was never a curse. It was a gift. It allowed you to experience life fully, to learn, grow, and evolve without the burden of knowing every step in advance. And yet, even through that veil, your soul left you clues, moments of déjà vu, the pull of intuition, and the unshakable feeling that there's something greater waiting for you. You followed those clues to this moment, and now the path forward is illuminated. But what does it mean to live a life aligned with your soul's blueprint? It means choosing courage over fear. It means embracing challenges as opportunities to grow, rather than obstacles to avoid. And most importantly, it means trusting yourself. Trusting that you have everything you need to create the life you've always desired. This trust begins with self-reflection. Look inward and ask yourself, what patterns have shaped my life? What lessons have I been called to learn? And how can I use those lessons to align with my purpose? These aren't questions you answer just once. They are questions you carry with you, revisiting them as you evolve and grow. Next, take inspired action. Remember, your soul's blueprint is a map, not a script. The destinations are set, but the way you get there is entirely up to you. This is where the paradox of free will and destiny comes to life. You have the power to choose your route, to take detours, and even to change your pace. And every choice you make is an opportunity to realign with your highest self. As you move forward, focus on cultivating 3 core principles: gratitude, intention, and alignment. Gratitude. Begin and end each day by focusing on what you have rather than what you lack. Gratitude shifts your perspective, raising your vibration and opening you to the abundance of the universe. Even in the face of challenges, gratitude allows you to see the hidden blessings and lessons they offer. Intention. Live each day with purpose. Set clear intentions for what you want to create, experience, and contribute. These intentions act as a compass, guiding your thoughts, actions, and energy toward the life you want to build. Alignment. Listen to your intuition. Follow the pull of your passions and honor the whispers of your soul. When you align your actions with your inner truth, you create a life that feels authentic, joyful, and fulfilling. But alignment doesn't mean perfection. It means embracing your humanity. The ups, the downs, the messiness of it all. It means forgiving yourself for the missteps, celebrating the victories, and recognizing that every moment, no matter how small, is part of the greater whole. You are not here to live flawlessly. You are here to live fully. And as you do, remember that your journey isn't just about you. Every step you take toward your own growth and awakening creates ripples that extend far beyond your own life. Your courage inspires others. Your authenticity gives them permission to be themselves. And your light, no matter how small it may feel, illuminates the path for those who are still searching in the dark. As we close this chapter, let's return to the most important truth of all. Your life was never random. Every joy, every sorrow, every moment of stillness and chaos was part of a design you created with love, wisdom, and purpose. And while the blueprint was drawn before you were born, the story of your life is still being written. You are the author, the hero, and the artist of your existence. So what will you create from here? How will you honor the blueprint your soul designed? And how will you use your free will to shape a life that is not only meaningful to you, but also contributes to the greater tapestry of humanity? The answers to these questions are yours to discover. And the journey ahead? It's yours to embrace. Your soul's blueprint has always been there, waiting for you to awaken to its wisdom. Now that you have, the possibilities are endless. The pen is in your hand, The canvas is blank, and the next chapter is yours to create. Step forward with courage, live with intention, and embrace the extraordinary truth of who you are. The blueprint was the beginning, but the story is all yours.